Okay. Also, before the combat starts, I need to specifically mention one thing. Silas.
Mm-hmm.
Blonde and Wimpy, who's almost about to be like squished by the thing, looks very familiar.
Blonde and Wimpy.
Not necessarily from your time at school, but you think you recognize him as some kind of minor noble who you've probably like interacted before at soirees and that sort of thing.
Oh, perfect.
Hey, J-Mac.
Yes.
You need to drag. Can you drag the corner of my token? I was enlarged.
Yes, I'll make you large in a second. I'm just writing out a thing. Because I'll tell you for wrist combat. For those of you who are able to actually, use the abilities, their companion abilities, if you want to, you can basically move on to a person and absorb them, getting their companion abilities. Otherwise, you can just leave them to fight.
What was his companion?
I don't wish to absorb Roland. Don't word it that way, but yeah.
No, you know what I mean. You become a unit.
You're saying you don't want him inside you?
Stop.
I mean, I'm very honest. I would appreciate that personally more because my AC is still terrible.
It's only for me, unfortunately.
Nah.
The benefit of friendship.
Sadly enough, Asta's ability isn't completely useful to me in this fight, as far as I know. I'm presuming this thing isn't throwing fireballs about.
Not what you've seen. However, it does also keep the people safer.
Yes, I'll probably do that anyway to keep him safer, but yeah.
Let's see. The italics.
I like how Metzit's ability is I take a hit from you, but I go flying off like Team Rocket.
Yes, exactly.
There's a character I want to build with a feat that does that.
I love
Yeah, he has
Metzit.
the goblin feat where it's like if you get hit, you can make the acrobatics check to avoid damage, but you like
Fun.
bounce away. I love it.
Mm.
Okay. Also, actually, I forgot about this. Reese, you recognize 3 of them from the time of fighting, what's his face? I had the name in my brain like 3 hours ago and I've completely forgotten it. Velk, that's it.
You mean Wolf recognizes them? Okay.
Yes. I think everyone should be able to see everyone in the...
What's the group I led with my expert commanding skills of diplomacy.
Yes. Sadly for Carla and Stove, they don't have companion abilities for us. You know them, but not that well.
She looks like a puppet.
Which, Carla?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm still writing down initiative shit. One thing you do note is one of her legs is completely made out of metal.
Hey, Rusty has a friend.
Rusty has a friend in someone's leg? Okay.
Yes.
I guess, yeah, true.
Lords.
One of those awkward things, I can't tell if that's a mark on her head or a mark on my screen. I think it's her head. Yeah, it is. It is, yeah.
What's your... Oh, okay. Not that great. Oh, never mind. You rolled good.
So...
No, I'd always...
Of course he goes first.
Does he? Yeah, actually.
Yes. Out of Team PC, yes.
It's appropriate for a mini-boss encounter.
Mm-hmm.
I suspect fire is going to be good against this thing, but I don't think I have any fire spells.
Unless you have anything which you normally just, like, zoom over. Where's Aster? There it is.
So I need to originally before I even...
Fucking Mezzets, what is that name?
It's Mezzets.
That's a goblin name.
BB
Fair.
Goblins. Okay, I better not have forgotten anyone. Okay. Combat begins. Unless anyone has anything else you'd me to do for rare token.
Yeah, quick question. Is that thing large or huge?
Large.
Then...
It's just not on the grid.
Yeah,
it's
I want to shrink it down
too
into the
big.
grid.
Yeah, it's slightly too big for the large side.
Oh, there we go. Oh, right, it's because I've sized it on the hex grid.
That's
Damn it,
right.
J-Mac.
What the fuck is going
This
on?
is why you don't play with hexers. Also,
Oh,
is Wolf starting there? Can I edge forwards a little bit, seeing as he's not?
Sure.
Yeah.
He's technically within the starting zone.
You're the one who resized me that way, so I'm accepting.
Yay
I
for
mean, it
abusing
works.
large size.
The point is I still have 1 foot in the starting zone, that's all that counts, right?
Yeah, basically.
Right. Mrs. like rockets behind you, which if any of you want to grab him, now is a good time. But you'd basically just hear this motor mouth of "Big Buck sticking run away quick, away we go."
I almost understood 2 words of that.
Tipo, so it was perfectly clear.
I'm sure it probably was. They speak on sort of the same speed, especially when panicked.
If anyone wishes to grab him, now is a good time. But otherwise, Bovis.
If you kill my friend, I shall never.
Ugh. Oh, Francis.
He
Oh,
did, let's see, who did he go through with actually?
oh, right. This thing is rolling around like at the speed of sound.
Yeah, it's Sonic. Francis does not get hit. However, Carla, Aston, and Roland will have to make reflex saves.
A friend.
I really should put this on their token. Boop. Nope, wrong person. Esther. As it gets closer, you can see it's some kind. Well, you thought it was an armadillo. No, definitely not an armadillo now. It's like the size of a very small giant, but it's dripping with the black goo that you've seen everywhere else.
Oh dear.
As it rolls, it seems to be picking stuff up from the floor as well.
So lay traps
how-
for it to pick up.
I think they'll actually succeed. As it rolls through them, they'll just manage to dive to the side at the last second. Silas.
Just
All right.
just quick, seeing as it's now one of our turns, what knowledge would be appropriate?
Yeah.
Knowledge religion or knowledge local.
Boop. Dang it.
Wow.
Again, my rolls are terrible. This.
You'll get something. As is kind of plain to see, you do think this is a creature that's being infused with negative energy, much like everything else that's been on here so far. Silas would hazard a guess it's maybe vulnerable to positive energy.
I see. Ash, I believe your talents will be good here.
Ash is a turn behind.
I know. Still chicken.
Ash,
He's
I think
yelling
your
at the
help would be. Ash?
And then Silas is going to move.
So I can't imagine Ash wanting to get up to it.
Yeah, move over here. Yes, good. Okay. And then he is going to attempt to dirty trick it, to blind it.
Okay.
He's going
Does
to
technically have eyes.
grab a branch and thrust it into its rolling face.
Oh god, it's gonna be like when you get a stick in the bike spokes.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Let's see what the fuck its CMD is.
Might not be enough here.
Does it even have eyes?
Ooh, okay, yeah, that's definitely not enough. Silas is way too hard to target this thing's eyes as it's rolling.
God's above. Wolf! Tackle it!
Aaron.
Okay. Huh. Aaron's gonna do. So Aaron will move to there. Well, Rusty will. Aaron's gonna chuck a bomb.
Ooh, a poem?
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay, time to remember how mischance works.
Yeah, roll d8.
So 1, 2, 3.
Well, I was throwing it near square.
1, 2, 3.
So
So
you're
here?
here.
So
So
it
get
just
hot
takes
splash.
Roland does not look happy. Reflex, let's see.
It's okay,
Fail.
guys. We're here to save you. Boom.
Which makes sense, because Rusty's gonna now take his second action. To take the better part of Valor.
Oh, caution, I see.
Yes, round behind them.
In fairness, judging from what Silas has kind of shouted out, yeah, if you get rolled over from this thing, you think you might get grabbed. So probably
Yeah.
not the best time for Aaron.
Yeah, that's a hearty no from me.
Starting to wish I'd taken Liberating Command.
Hey, it's one of those spells. Very, very nice. Oh, what the fuck are you gonna do? Okay. Stoven runs this way, let's see. 50 feet. Spend stamina. And she gets one of you, that's good enough. She casts Bless. Silas, Wolf, you're getting Bless.
Is Bless a morale bonus?
Yes.
It is. I haven't cast
Oh,
Bless
but you
Care,
could.
or, I could, yes. I think I probably will do Moment of Courage after this. Moment of Gratefulness. That's
I feel blessed.
I don't.
Huzzah. Butterflies. The butterflies or the angel wings? I'm sort of zoomed out, can't tell. I'm going to say they're butterfly. It's Cadme blessing them.
Her wings. Gets behind this rock. He throws out a fist and outburns the flames. See, zoom. Okay, never mind.
I mean, it's versus touch.
No. This is where, as Rose saw, wherever one time I controlled a bunch of NPCs, you're gonna discover that whenever I have to like roll shit for NPCs, they can't do anything.
Oh yeah, I basically
Yeah.
soloed that fight and never meet shields.
Anyway, he blows.
Yeah. I'm guessing this thing won't do much in the way of like actual attacks, just sort of rolling over people.
Keep rolling.
Exactly. So I'm thinking not what's it called? The shouty spell.
Ear piercing scream.
That's it. I'm guessing
Quite in
that
static form.
won't be super useful because that's a -1 to attack, I believe. It dazes them.
no dazes.
Daze, they can't
can
take
take an
action, so
action.
yes, that would actually be useful. Right, I have a plan. I believe I need to get to about here for it. Yes, I do. And forwards. And Ippos is just shouting to his friend, No worry, fire friend, no worry, we here, we help. That is the wrong macro. Well, actually, that'll do it. It's got the damage and shit in it.
Here's the very sad thing.
Immune? Yeah, basically
Nope.
immune.
It has a very high fort save.
Oh well. It still takes like 2 damage.
It does.
Can we get some better knowledges on this thing so I don't waste such things?
I mean, I go very late, which annoys me because I have a lot of decks, but you know, that's kind of my thing.
I mean, you worship a god, so the cleric curse is somewhat in effect.
It's true. Francis. He runs over here and he draws something in the air. Not quite sure what that did.
Assuming it did something.
Silas has a knowing smile.
Both.
I'm sorry I'm in your way.
Why couldn't you have been like 5 feet to the side?
Because I only just realised that I'm in your charge way. I mean,
If all wasn't so nice, I have the feeling to charge anyway and just overrun you.
Do it.
I was going to say,
Actually,
you were quite
Ippos-
welcome to.
Does Ippos actually block considering he's 2 size categories smaller than Wolf right now?
Mm,
But technically,
Actually-
that's equivalent to a tiny sized creature. No, he doesn't.
yeah.
Ippos doesn't
Step
block
over
movement
yours.
for creatures that large at this point.
Like, you don't even come up to my knee.
Wow, I'm just embarrassed right now.
Yeah, Wolf literally jumps over him, basically.
I have some proper side shame going on.
Wolf, seeing this going on, is going to activate his Blood Rage. I'm also going to take my free 2 point. I'll also take my 2 points of stamina for free I get from that.
Munch.
And then I am going to charge.
Giant
Are
monster
you getting
fight.
that close? Because if you do, you will rogue attacks
I mean,
opportunity.
you'd have reach at this point, wouldn't you?
I mean, technically, officially, I have to stop there because I have to go to the closest tile.
Mhm.
True.
Get him.
Officially.
And this is where the large size Earthbreaker comes in.
Yep. Which, luckily, my sheet is pre-programmed for me. I'm just making sure I've got everything. I haven't actually ticked Bless. Let's tick Bless.
Yes, don't forget your bless bonus.
And just for good measure, I'll also spend 2 points of stamina.
Let us see.
Wolf is playing golf.
Well, not really in this case. I think I'm also going to be aiming downward instead. But
Listen,
Aw.
need to hit. As you hit it, there's just this disgusting squish sound. But it definitely appears to have taken a decent chunk of damage from that.
Did it seem to resist any of the damage?
No.
Good.
so a large hammer is at least good against it.
It's good against a lot of things.
That's
Which
fair.
Wolf has nothing else left. It's
Like, I will note this hammer itself is about 12 feet tall. At least right now. It's kind of big.
Melody.
Gentle harp playing in the background.
This thing counts as being in melee, doesn't it?
Technically,
Currently,
yes.
because
By the official rules, this back tile's not. I can't reach it.
Yeah, but the
Well,
creature
I mean-
still is.
Well, the thing is, though, it has reach on what was his name, Roland,
Yeah.
and then like you guys are fighting in this line, so
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. So let's just go ahead and calculate in the -4 to this shot.
The fun of the back.
Went about how I expected.
I mean, I don't even think without the -4 that would have hit. I don't know how much things AC has. It might not have any AC, for all we know. But
Sure.
And
You have to find out.
just move here. Use the tree as cover.
No, we are kind of
Ah.
getting into a weird sort of line for it.
Actually, it might not be able to roll over Wolf because he's large.
Mm-hmm.
They might have to stop him.
But it could roll around Wolf.
Finally, we get to see our first example of a technique in play. Very simple one, but whatever. Carla runs up next to Roland, kind of using him almost as a bit of cover, but that's not the important thing here. She kicks out of her leg and it extends. She uses piston kick. Fuck!
And she falls flat on her ass.
Falcon
Kicks
kick!
too much.
No crit fails. But her reach is now 10 feet. Wolf, you're no flanking.
But no wonder she missed. She's sort of horribly lopsided now. One leg's 10 foot longer than the other.
It makes her very funny, like pogo stick jumping. Alana.
At last.
I don't really know where to go with this.
Knowledge.
Outside of roll. Yes, of course.
Okay, religion.
Thank you for being better than Silas.
Oof.
Excuse you, Silas just finished his studies on religion.
Do you have local as well?
No.
Can you roll it for me anyway?
Yeah.
Hey.
Wow.
The main thing... Alana is guessing this thing is infested by whatever this black goop is. She recognizes... also under the fungus, but she recognizes whatever is underneath. It appears to be a troll of some sort.
Hmm.
She thinks that, well, it also has the positive energy weakness. Its regeneration is only stopped by positive energy, rather than fire and acid like a regular troll.
Interesting.
Other than that, it's very regularly troll-like. You don't see any claws, but you do see what appears to be a wicked teeth and a large mouth. Also, there's this weird bumpy bit on it, which you think might be like a club it can use. If it ever stops rolling, but you presume that, like, as long as it's rolling, it's gotta keep rolling.
Question is, do we
Cool.
want it to stop rolling?
Alana's gonna move here and be sharing a tile with a tree, I guess, and use a point of stamina to move here. And she's just gonna cast shield on herself because she can't get close enough to hit it.
Fair enough. Ash arrives next turn. Remove red dot.
Okay.
Do-do-do. Right, Roland. Roland does something as a move action. You're not quite sure what.
Does he do
So I
anything
thought-
with a standard action?
He is. Well, as part of his move action, 5 step. And he he's had his long sword out. He attempts to poke it. Boo-boo.
He's flanking.
He's also flanking. No, that's
Doesn't
no matter.
matter.
Okay, so we know it has more than 11 AC.
Yes. Actually, he hasn't got his bliss turned on, so technically more than 12.
Which I think we already knew?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Not a lot's actually hit him. No, I was thinking of Silas's CMB. Come on, Goblin, save the day.
The very unfortunate thing about Mizzets is he has literally nothing he can do to hurt this thing. That was 40. Actually, that's
Then be the distraction
just
we need you to be.
Ash. No, scaly. Ooh. He goes there, spends his move action mixing together what appears to be a couple of potions, some herbs. That's Bovis. Which, if this is much like with the slug, it's got to do that. If it's moving through your tile, which it is for Alana, Wolf, Silas, and Epos, you either make me a reflex save or you make me a attack
God,
opportunity.
I can actually move past Wolf.
Oh, my
Yes.
reflex is so bad.
I'm going to try and squash it.
Go for it.
I don't have anything that can help on this, do I?
Fucking
And I'm going to spend stamina on that confirmation roll.
how much?
I'm going to spend. I don't know how much it has. But I'm going to hope, and I'll spend 4 points.
And that would have been at the start of the movement, so you would have still been flanking with what?
That's already programmed in.
Ah, right.
Very thankfully for myself, I can see that doesn't confirm. I'm sorry, Dark, but you're too powerful.
Wolfie cannot solo the mini boss.
Silas, I'm afraid you fail. Alana and Epos, you're fine.
Suck
First
it,
of all,
Silas.
Wolf. Yes.
Sorry, I want this to hit.
No.
I'm dreadfully burning a hero.
Fuck me. Okay, hold on. I had to recalculate.
We have hero points.
Yes.
Yep.
We just don't regen them as much.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. We leveled up, so we have 2. We should all have 2.
I don't.
No, I
have
thought we
that
weren't using
sorted
the
out.
leveling up.
No,
tool.
you're
Oh, are we
not
not?
doing the leveling up thing. You're just getting it for deeds. Which I'll
Right,
tell you
gotcha.
now, maybe rescuing someone from, Hellscape platform thing will probably get you a hero point later. Assuming you actually get them off the island.
I had honestly completely forgotten that we were even using them.
Mm-hmm.
5 plus
I did not have my sheet marked for it.
The fuck?
What?
That's how much damage I was dealing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I had to do math sometimes.
Yes, I'm afraid it doesn't use a D35 or anything.
No. That'd be
I
hilarious.
just hope not.
Okay, let's see. Silas, you're gonna... Oh, Silas and Wolf, you're both gonna take... What is this dice? That's that. That much damage.
Good lord. Well, I go down to... Hey! Hey, Ash. Mind rolling your...
Yep, your thing triggers.
Yep.
I mean, I definitely did more damage to it than it did to me.
Ha.
It's true.
I'm inside its tile now.
Silas
You actually
really
get
doesn't fall in
moved to
punches.
one of the adjacent ones for yourself.
Do I
You're
though?
not-
I'm
Yes.
tiny compared to it.
Do you want to stay in this tile?
I mean,
wouldn't.
not particular, but I mean, I'm going to be within its range anyway. But I suppose I'll bump out to there.
Okay, Silas, I need to roll CMB check versus you.
God damn it.
Oops, the sheet is set to private. Let me redo that.
They're trying to grab you.
Grabby,
Actually,
grabby.
in this case, it's not gonna, because what it's gonna do is it's gonna spend its own, well, not evil point, because that sounds stupid. Imagine I said something a little more
Anti-hero.
cooler. Yes. As it is
Point,
going to...
Bellini.
Oops, sorry, taking the attack of opportunity.
Effectively, it used its hero point to act out of turn and
Roll further.
roll further.
Does that provoke attack of opportunity?
Yes. If you want to take attacks of opportunity, you can now.
It's still. Wolf's already used his.
If that's why he's doing it.
I mean, I don't
Silas, on
lose
your
anything
time-
by trying.
Okay, I have a dumb idea, J-Mac. So it's rolling
I might
towards.
hit it.
So it's rolling towards Prismelody. Could I use CMD to try to just knock it towards a tree
I think that would be flavored as a trip, and which you can do.
Think vicious, how do you trip a ball?
by getting it to crash into a tree?
And you
Yeah,
can
'cause-
certainly give me a CMB check, but it's gonna be hard.
So you have to remember, this actually isn't a ball, it is a creature that is rolling.
Yeah,
So-
that's not even high enough that I'm going to bother stamina.
No, I'm afraid that's definitely not going to happen.
So really, you're not, tripping a ball, you're just knocking a creature out of its roll.
I guess. Silas, are you gonna take an attack opportunity?
I
did
don't
need
have
to
a
write
weapon.
you did. You have an improved unarmed strike.
Oh, I guess I do. Yeah, you know what? Silas will attempt to.
I did.
No, he won't. That's not Silas does. Silas doesn't punch things.
I did 1 damage to it.
Silas
Oh.
does not punch things unless he feels he needs to. And
I would
sometimes
have
wants to
laughed
slap
so
him.
much if that 1 point of damage had killed it after Wolf's big smash.
This thing is very tanky, I'm afraid. But with its anti-hero point, it's basically gonna roll off unless you want to chase it.
I mean, it's still. I can still charge from here.
That is true. And Silas
Yeah,
is.
Erin's got enough move. She
Yeah.
wants to throw a bomb at it.
Yeah, Silas will
Silas.
step over here and basically cling to Wayne and say, Wolf, get it. And, what do I want to actually do? Actually, before he moves, he's going to, here, I think. He's going to cast Moment of Greatness! Everyone in a 50-foot burst get a Moment of Greatness buff.
Yay. Does nothing to me.
It's like a both
Yeah,
only some people.
Oh, you don't have Bless Hippos?
No, only you and Wolf got it. The rest of us were out of
Aw.
range.
Okay.
NPCs get it.
I wasn't on the map at the time.
Yeah, the NPCs all have it. So
Yeah, but they're not Team PC.
doesn't
true.
matter. They still get the moment of greatness. So yes, and yeah. Then he moves and says, "Wolf, get it."
And I guess essentially just everyone takes another action before it flees.
Pretty much.
We have
Aaron?
one turn to kill it, or incapacitated in some manner.
Aaron, do Turbo Dog. Aaron will, I guess, huck a bomb at it. Oop, that's the wrong button. Sorry.
You have a decent chance, I think.
Whoop.
Hey.
Kaboom.
I always forget how far Rusty can move.
He's
Dog.
Turbo Dog.
Yeah, mounts are great, aren't they?
Cheating. Estimate.
He just loads up
So
a different
net.
size net depending on what creature he's firing at.
If only he had a harpoon.
So, yep, that's net time.
A net is only useful against creatures within one size category of you, so it
Oh,
does work.
then it's within one size then. Okay, good.
Yes. Admittedly, if this thing wasn't incredibly injured, I might not recommend it, but
Nah, shit.
I'm afraid
Oh,
that's
Rust.
not enough.
Oh wait, no, sorry, this is the wrong. That rolled the wrong thing. It's because it's okay. Well, 10
I'm
versus
afraid
touch.
that's not much better.
Okay, yeah, it's 10 versus touch.
No.
No, that misses, I'm afraid.
Hmm.
It's not quite slow tank. Anything else from Aaron?
Nope, that's it.
How do I bribe an NPC to make me faster? I can't catch up to it. I'm getting annoyed about this.
It's mostly like a clear line. I mean, it's a bush.
Let me see if she actually has something.
Yeah, you could charge that. You could totally charge that.
I suppose this is true.
Acro bush. Acro over
You're
bush.
gonna see your hair will be just be covered in leaves.
I have acrobatics. It's fine.
Ooh, this thing doesn't have a save. Let's see. There you go. She help. Esther. He's good. A+.
Oh, yeah, he's just good. Okay.
He has a 30-foot range.
He could get within 30 foot, I'm sure.
Not in shoot.
Yeah, he could. But never mind. At this point, I mean, I doubt it looks wounded enough that Ippos could kill it.
Hey, every little bit helps.
Yeah, but no. So, Ippos instead is going to move down to next to Evan.
Yep.
And as he moves, he does some sort of weird sort of breakdancing kind of stuff, ending in a little jump and stamping down on the ground in the last step. And there's like a loud crack, and the ground underneath the creature shakes and breaks a bit, and he's going to do Thunder Stomp.
I believe this requires a CMD check.
Yes.
Check from you.
Oh,
Yeah, but yes, but it's used. Yeah.
yeah. Never mind. He's still practicing that.
Yes.
I mean, I think there should actually be one higher, but it's still a 1. So
Rip.
I don't think that should be one higher.
because I don't think your size should apply when you're doing a spell CMD, which that would be auto applying size. But
Ah, well, the spell didn't specify, so I just left it in. But either way, it's still on that one, because Ippos sucks.
A tiny little hole in the ground does not stop above us. Let's see. Francis.
In fact, he hits a tiny little bit of a hole, bounces, and catches some air. It looks quite weird.
If we were playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, he would get a few points.
Hell yeah.
Maybe an announcer would get gnarly.
Also has nothing, but I would be able to stop it. It's also Wolf.
All comes down to Wolf.
That's not entirely true.
Charge.
luckily, I'm large. Small obstacles aren't an issue.
Well, if you're getting that close,
I mean,
you have to.
no, yes. Yes, I am. Also, I regenerate 5 hit points, get stuck.
Wait, did you move or charge?
Charge.
So you'd have to stop.
Tower.
Yeah.
I'd happily barrel straight into its face. But anyway, time for it.
Come on, not another crit. Not another crit.
Nope, but it is a big hit at another 18.
It's still alive. It's got like. If any of you were to have Death Watch, you can probably assume how much hit points it has.
I
I
didn't
mean,
take that. I was
do you
making
really think
jokes
it's
about
getting
that.
away in that case?
Hmm?
Do you really think it's going to get away in that case?
Probably not, no. But let's still see who gets the killing blow.
Chris Melody,
Use it.
finish this.
Stop it.
Okay, Prismelli loads a silver arrow and nope.
Oh,
Well, on the bright side, the silver arrow is fine.
Don't I have to roll percentage to see if it's fine?
50-50 chance, yes.
It's fine.
Alana, you might actually get the kill.
Whack. Alright, I'm gonna charge to
You are
here.
going to get attack opportunities.
That's fine. Hit me. I have no fear. Yeah, you miss. And I'm also well. I should probably declare I'm gonna swift action and enhance my weapon with my arcane pool and then do this. All right.
stamina?
I mean, 16 before missed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not hitting.
If only you could reroll a net too.
Yeah,
Yeah. That is your bane, apparently.
really are. It's okay.
The downside for it, however, it has multiple people in melee who can take attack opportunity.
Ash would know that
Yeah.
it's weak to positive energy.
Ash just
Just
goes, I
saying.
can't believe I'm doing this, Cass. Cass, cure wounds and
Charge?
I can't technically charge. But
You
what
can walk up free action, deliver it.
And this thing's like
Yeah.
a tree, not a bush.
I'm going to
Well,
move.
the point is he's stand next to cast a spell. You can't charge after doing that.
Ah, true.
So I'm going to move one tile down out of the map to flank with Alana on this. It does get an attack
Sure.
of opportunity.
It doesn't have any left.
Oh, thank fucking God.
Combat reflexes is not a regular trophy.
Yeah, no, that's not happening.
This session is sponsored by the number 2.
So, about how this thing's running away.
No, the bright side, Ash now has an attack opportunity with a positive energy attack.
That's true.
Very true.
And worst case, you can spend it to heal someone when you're done with this battle.
Yep.
Silas.
Roland, what the fuck do you have? Nothing that functions at range. Mezits.
Come on,
Looks like this is going to be a
Mezits.
battle of the attack of opportunity. Mezits uses darts. There's no way he's hitting this thing.
Nat 20s
So,
are a thing.
shall we?
Okay, Alana, Wolf, Ash.
Out of curiosity, can you sneak attack and attack for opportunity?
Yes.
Yeah?
Oh
No
yeah.
reason not to.
No!
I was going to say let's count down 3, 2, 1 and you'll hit the button.
Well, you all missed.
I haven't maxi rolled yet.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Alana.
Yay!
What
Not
if-
mid.
Add sneak attack.
Add sneak attack.
1d6 right now.
That doubled your damage though, so
Sweet.
Was it enough?
I mean,
Should be,
given Death
should
Watch
be.
was watching its hit points before, yes.
Yes!
2 hit points.
hooray!
You just kept missing. Alana, your scarf actually feels invigorated. This evil thing needs to die. How do you kill it?
I mean, Alana's not really in control of the scarf. It's just going to do its best damn attempt in killing this thing before it gets away. It probably just goes for its throat. But it knows where it is since Alana's aware that there's some sort of troll under this.
It's a shame it's slashing damage, because I like the mental image of a scarf just getting caught up in it tearing itself to pieces.
So
Yeah, I know, right?
I was imagining the scarf just wrapping around its neck and choking it.
Nah, it slices its throat open if it had an opportunity to.
I don't know. I was imagining the scarf just burying itself into its flesh as it was rolling and just cutting a ribbon out of the fucking thing.
It's alien now.
My bigger question before, though, is how the hell Alana charging with a scarf?
Listen, my scarf isn't sentient enough to do that yet. Maybe next level. It has a conscious somewhere, just because it makes no sense for it to randomly get a conscious. It just gets more conscious next level.
I mean, the bladed scarf's supposed to be like weighted at an end, so I could see how you could charge with it. You just like do a lot of
Yeah,
swingy shit.
Yeah, it's like a
I'm doing
bow.
that on
No,
an
it-
neutral run.
No, it just pulls Alana along. Really, the scarf is the player.
Bark, 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 bark.
Leave
Like
it.
I'm imagining Alana being equivalent of like trying to walk a very large dog when you weigh very little, and the dog just sees something it wants to go after. You yank across the floor.
Yeah.
Combat is over. Only Team PC actually took damage.
Well,
And of that,
Our,
there's Wolf who regenerates and Silas who we don't care.
so
Wow, rude.
is Team NPC damaged at all?
No.
Oh, okay.
Kinda,
well then-
most of them have reflex as a good save.
Well then, here you go, Silas.
Thank you. I'll just go to max because yeah, don't have a lot of health. Well then,
Oh, that was fun. So what is this thing?
surprised to see you here, Coupon.
Alana's gonna list off what she knows about it again in simple terms of troll that seems to be affected by a weird positive energy blight, and for some reason like to roll. She's not really sure where that came from.
Wolf nods sagely from his 11-foot tall position, staring down upon the masses. Look, he's amused right now.
Roland comes over to Lana. We've been chased by that thing all day. I just didn't stop rolling.
Seems like a pain in the ass, quite frankly put. At least it's done now.
Yeah, it's good for that thing's gone.
I'm wondering if it's some sort of weird parasitic thing that makes creatures act in a certain way, for lack of a better way to put it.
Oh, who knows?
I don't like the sound of that.
Carla, Stovin, you two okay?
Sylvan rose their shoulders. I've been better. But
Well, I've got healing magic if anyone needs it.
no, we were fortunate that Roland took most of the hits. His goo doesn't hurt him.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Roland is looking kind of gooey.
Do you need healing?
No, I'm good. I can take care of myself.
No, seriously. I can give everyone a parcel of healing. It's part of what I do.
No, I mean
It's literally
more
no detriment.
no, it's very much of detriment to me. If you touch me with that, I might die.
Alana just kind of puts herself in between Roland and Ash. Please don't. You know how you tried to hit the troll? Similar issue.
Oh, wait, you're undead?
He's not undead, he just
No.
has a certain curse from being an oracle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's well, it's useful here at least.
Wolf is going to sit down on top of the remnants of this tree.
I will be right back. Erin says as she's pulling out a bunch of tools.
As I'm sure you're able to assume, yeah, it's higher than level CR1.
Yeah. Mm. Well then.
you. And she's basically pulling out large chunks of black matter.
It is in fact CR, I think 4.
Holy crap. Okay.
No, it is now seared dead.
That's why there
So
was
it's
2
okay.
full parties for it.
Aaron, you also get an additional thing with your corpse harvester feat, which I'm gonna send to you.
You get more black goop.
I mean, technically a lot of it will be black goo if you want it.
I mean, it's probably some kind of super fungus.
I almost sent it to Tinder. Oops.
I mean, you can give me his shit if you want. If possible, I'll happily eat it.
Also, of course, whenever the 2 minutes are up, Wolf will turn back to being normal size sitting on top of this tree.
Oh. Huh.
Oh?
It's an item.
That is an item.
As I mean, Aaron's kind of in plain view. You kind of watch as she just tears off the back of a creature, I suppose, but the fungus and the black ooze stays coherent.
She'll flip it over. Does the black ooze not go to the other side of it?
No.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna need to do a little bit of modification on this, but she wraps it around herself, and like somewhere in the black sludge, she finds like a clasp and clicks it on an.
Why you wear silly, stinky, poopy thing?
Well, it's things of rather important power can generate large amounts of magic. If things like this are around things for long enough, items tend to pick up traits, from what I can tell, or aspects. Most of the things that people imbue with are generally organs and stuff like that, so that's generally what I harvest. However, this thing seems to have been rolling around in a cape for long enough that seemed to maintain some level of it being intact, that it seemed to pick up the ooze and sort of become it. It still functions as a cloak, however, so it has some magical properties. I need to look at it a little bit more closely, but
Give
So
it here. I'll give it a crack.
I can do it myself. Don't
he
worry.
sort of blinks a couple of times. So you have magical poop cloak?
It's not poop.
Is waste stuff is basically
It's
same.
like tar, but bad.
Basically same.
Right. I've already identified it. Don't worry. I know what it does.
Hmm.
I mean, I may not be able to see magical stuff, but I can see remnants of inscribing marks and stuff like that, and I can generally fairly deduce what's going on.
I wasn't paying attention.
It literally has been infused with the black ooze. Now it will constantly produce it, and it sticks to everything. However, the inside of it is not currently producing the black ooze.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the troll when you said it picked up the ability to produce the ooze.
No, I'm talking about the cape it was wearing.
Oh.
However, the black troll thing, she says she drives a knife into its chest and pulls it open a little bit more, has a lot more stuff in it. So I'm gonna keep doing this. Maybe go back to the town and keep gathering stuff. And
You,
she's basically elbow deep in its corpse right now.
you want a hand with that? I know you
I
not
got
like getting mucky.
I'd rather keep my hazmat stuff on. I don't believe you have that, do you?
Hey,
He looks down at himself.
Hey, Aaron.
Yeah.
How much can Rusty pull?
Yes.
So if I pulled out a chariot and you loaded it up with bits and pieces,
Oh, yeah. Easy. I don't believe we have a chariot, though, do we?
Ash pulls out an orb. I do.
Go on.
Ash will just kind of saunter over and huck the ball against the ground, and poof, a chariot.
Congrats, you have a chariot. Let's see if I have art for this.
Oh,
I don't.
well, that's a thing. JMac on my card, I'll just mark down on my separate money list, and I'll use that as like my gathered cash.
Yeah. There you go. You have a chariot. Not sure how great it is for carrying things, but
Well, just prop the troll thing up like it's sitting, I guess. It'll be better than dragging it.
Well, I thought you were just going to load up the good bits and
Oh, yeah, I
pieces
can do that
onto it.
too. No, it's fine.
Mizzet wanders over. I can deal with the bearing.
But the burning, you said?
Bearing.
Burying.
Diggy
Burying.
diggy.
Got it. Thank you.
Although, to be fair, we
Sure why we would do
probably
that.
should burn
Yes.
whatever we're not taking.
I'm not sure why we would bury it, but if you feel the ambition to do so,
He shrugs. Respectful?
it's an undead troll. She says as she drives another knife into it.
Doesn't hurt.
All right, sure, whatever.
Well, whatever fungus is growing on it's going to have a good bed, I suppose.
More cataclysmic effects on the local environment.
Why is it getting a magic circle around?
Mizzet pulls out a small canister, and with it, as Erin kind of finishes up, whenever she finishes up digging around in his guts, he draws a circle around it. You done?
Can't. Wolf, I need to get some. I need this. She points at the thing. I don't know what this organ is, but I need it.
How long have I been resting for, by the way, J-Mac?
Does it say how long it takes to use Trophy Harvester? Because otherwise I'll assume like maybe 5 minutes. 10-ish
Harvest
minutes.
parts. It takes like
Let's just say it's been a couple of minutes.
And yoink, as out comes giant, rather kidney-shaped organ. It's not a kidney.
It's a pidney.
Drops it onto the chariot.
Great. I actually have a few ideas for this. So,
Wolf's then going to like kind of like try to like wash his hands off by just rubbing them against the grass. Get all the stuff.
yeah, I would recommend doing that. It's not going to be good for your continued health if you leave that. I don't suppose anyone can make fire.
Esther
very
can,
pointed.
friend can.
He waves a hand with it being semi on fire.
He does really good fire. Big fire,
Make a
very
really
hot.
big fire, just somewhere.
He walks over and looks at the Mezits. You can still do that whole thing, yes? Which receives a nod, and Mezits will take another potion out, basically chuck it over the circle, and as it does, the space underneath the troll just kind of sinks into the earth. Aster, meanwhile, clicks his fingers, and flame spreads from his arm down into the pit.
Huh.
Oh god, he's that kind of alchemist.
Maybe.
Convenient, Erin says as she pulls off her gloves and chucks them into the fire. Once that goes out, I'll get the gloves out. They're made with asbestos, so they don't burn.
1 eternity later, fire still burning. Still waiting for those gloves.
What?
The gloves in the fire.
Oh, fine.
Thank you.
He'll walk over and mage hand them out.
If I could grab things with my mind, I would do it myself, but I can't.
Her
you
ego
tried?
not big enough.
Yes, I have tried.
Disappointing.
Thank you, Silas. Erin picks him up with a pair of tongs and puts him in the pile with the other crap.